All right, can y'all hear me? How we sounding? We got audio or what? You hear me now? Cool. How's the volume? I was trying to work through those or with that wireless mic, see if it actually worked, but or if it was just broken, and it's just broken. All right, we back. Should be good now. Bear with me. Still getting stuff set up, and I'm still new with this. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, hopefully over the next couple of weeks, I'm getting a little more worked out. I'm gonna make some more room to push that way, so I can get a little bit more into this. Get this side set up so you can see more of it. I'd actually want to get another um, shelf to put over here, but I kind of like how this one's set up. Let's see. Nope. That way we can showcase more of the. We got the digital camera and everything there for doing socket repairs, socket replacements. So we're getting there slowly. Unfortunately, here I think the next week or so, I'm gonna take some time and spend working on Michelle and their motherboards and everything. So, all right, let's get started. I want to try and get through quick as possible and get done. I don't want to hold up everyone's night. So, we're doing a weird build. I don't want to say weird, but I've got a sample case that I got from China um, to give a test go on, as well as some fans. Um, Hopefully, at some point, we'll get them customized with a Trail Tech logo on there and we'll get going. So, start the night. My favorite. Hey, lady. Huh? No, they can't see you. No, you can go that way. You're good. Asus ROG Strix B550. If I was going to simp for anything ever, it would absolutely be the ROG line. Love their stuff. Set this aside for now. I know we're on the B550, the AM4 platform, but it's still legitimate, I think, today. And actually saves a lot of money with the DDR5. Actually, that's not what I'm going for. Issues. Not the DDR4 is much cheaper, but it's coming down, luckily. And I don't know how well we can see it. Sorry. There we go. The infamous 5800 XT. Probably can't see. I don't know. I got to get the lighting right. There we go. Good enough, right? Still an absolute powerhouse on the AM4 side. Oh yeah, case is going to work out nice. I'm excited for it. It looks strikingly similar to well, a couple other cases out there. So you'll see here soon. We'll get into it. For RAM, so we got Silicon Power, 32 gig. I'll get this down someday, probably not. 3200 CL16, about as good as you got. It's brand new, but it was in that stupid blister pack, so I wanted to open it before I went on stream. So you didn't see me cursing and screaming and cutting my fingers open with a knife. Whoever invented that blister pack stuff needs to be drawn, quartered, and you know what. So I am going to put in for now just the Patriot P410 SSD. But this is going to be temporary, and I'll explain why more towards the end. But you can't go wrong. Good Gen 4. I think this one's Gen 4. Yep, Gen 4 SSD on the relative cheap right now. So, all right. I think let's get to putting a motherboard together. Let me see. This will make it easier. See if I can get you guys flipped around. 2. Is that better? Or did that even do anything? No, can't use that function. Darn. That's all right. How's the lighting? Feels kind of dark in here, but we still got y'all? I see you. Yeah, sorry I'm sitting down. My back was killing me. Lighting can be better. Hold on a sec. Yep, this one. Is that better? Too much? Too worse? What you got? You just call me an old man. I got you. I gotta get used to looking here, not there. Is that lighting better though? So for those that may have not installed AM4 before, remember your pins are on the CPU and they're not LGA like AM5 and Intel products. I don't know, where's my triangle? Or this one goes this way. Fire, if you're in here, was Intel ever PGA with the pins on the CPU, or have they always been LGA? We always want to check them. Make sure you're good. Make sure you're not wrapping your fingers all the way around and squeezing on them. But once again, you got a triangle on there. Make sure you line it up with the one on the board. It's really hard to see, especially on AM4. But let her fall in. Good to go. If you do have a couple of bent pins, it's not a big deal. You can use a razor blade and an iPhone, really. Fix them as long as they're not broken off or bent too far. I mean, actually, I fixed a AM4. They had them bent all the way sideways one time. You just got to take your time and finesse them back in. Let's get some RAM installed. Once again, I love this board. Even for AM4, absolutely love it. Oh, wow. They put the ugly side out on this stuff. That's kind of crazy. Never seen that. Normally, the SP is always facing out, but they didn't do that with this. It's all right. Still works, right? The first Pentium had pins. Yeah, see, I haven't messed with any Intel that old. Were they as fragile as the AM4 ones are? Nice. What's that? Your RAM's backwards too, to where the ugly side is actually facing out? Don't make no sense to me. Now, if you're new to this, you don't really need to use a screwdriver like this for your builds. I probably shouldn't even be either, but that's all right. I'll get over it. Fire, when are we going to get back out there and trash on some 9-year-olds on Fortnite? That win the other day had me jonesing. It's not something I normally get. See, I always forget something. Let me grab the screws. Un momento. I'm still with you. Don't make no sense. I had everything set up earlier. You think I'd get my act together by now? Let's see what I got here. Of course. Friday, that's right, Friday. So I think for a while, those Friday night streams are going to be probably all that I'm doing. Like I said, I want to get some of these motherboards worked on for James and Michelle. Get some money back in their pocket. And try and get my act together and get my setup a little better. But I'm surprised my wife hasn't kicked me out yet, since this temporary takeover of the dining room is becoming less and less temporary. Alright, SSD's in. Christopher, how's that PC you got? You got it running and good? How's she been? I know you've been having problems with it. Come on, there we go. Wow, first time I've done this. I think I was a complete rookie tonight, right? Go. All right. Motherboards prep. We do actually, what am I doing? We need to take off the brackets for the cooler, because we're going to put an AIO on there, and I'm fairly positive these brackets got to come off. Once again, if you're working AM4, it has the backplate that's not affixed to the motherboard like AM5s are, so make sure you don't lose that bracket. Using your server CPU. Oh, it was the CPU that was bad? What were you running? The 12700F? That sucks. Well, at least you got something running now, right? What excuse me, what's pushing it now? See what I mean? The backplate isn't permanently affixed. And then always, always, always keep your brackets and your screws in case you sell it, change it over, whatever. Oh, y'all can't see me very well, can you? And I don't think I can adjust that. Scoot my, what is that? Will that work? Nope, wrong one. That's a little better. All right. Yeah, if you hear the chair squeaking, give it a break. It's had my butt on it for 16 years, so. 9700F. See, I know nothing about Intel CPUs. I'm not even going to apologize for it, because best I know, AMD is where it's at right now. Now, I do have that 270K plus to install and run. I gotta keep looking over here. I'm over here. All right. So for the cooler, got the Thermalright Aqua Elite 360. It's a nice quote unquote budget 360 AIO, and the 5800 XT absolutely does not require it. This is just kind of a little bonus. You'd be just fine running with the Wraith Stealth Cooler, the Wraith Cooler that comes with it, or really anything. So if you're trying to save a few bucks, it's a good way to go right here. Just go what's with it, but I end up using the one that this CPU came from for a different build. And I actually use them on the, I don't know if you can see it, no, probably not. There's a test bench. There you go, right there. I actually just use them, I sit them on top of the CPUs with some paste and call it good. Can I help you? Are you wanting up? Come on. Come on, fatty. No, of course you're gonna go right where the camera's set up. Y'all see you're kind of right there. My fat cat. All right. You know what? I can get rid of this. It's in the way. Again, I wish I had some music playing, but YouTube doesn't even like the Soundstripe music, I don't think. Okay, what kind of brackets we got going here? Look at Firetex. He's on a 3-stream streak. Hanging out the goat right there. Still need to work on the audio. Need to get Dobby in here or on a test stream. Let's see. Every package should have AMD and Intel. Pretty sure that's going to be AMD. We actually have to look at the directions today. Normally don't do that. Why would I? All right, AMD. Oh, this goes back to AM3. I haven't seen that yet. Okay. We actually need to use the install brackets. It's not often we do that anymore. Where'd they go? All that work for nothing. Like I said, hopefully this will go faster tonight. I know some stuff we'll do off cam later. And I don't have my trusty kids here to help me tonight. Or at least be there. Come on, get you back in there. Probably should have checked out the cooler before I did all this, right? So with my computer set up over at Michelle's house, I know I showed some people some pictures earlier. Hopefully they'll get sold. I know she's got several hits on the 5060 build I just did, as well as the Zotac 5070. I like that build too. Then I'm going to start buying parts for more builds. All right. Align the arrows of the brackets. What on earth? This is one of those things you should have looked at prior. Oh, I know how this one. I think I actually have done one of these before. Obviously, we're not going to put it on fully now. Let's see. Okay. There we go. And that just slips on there, so cool. We don't actually have to do it right now. Just got the brackets here. Double check, make sure we're good. Yep. All right. So we can set it off to the side. Come on now. There we go. All right. think we can move on to case prep. Ow. And that's where showcase the new one. Right on. Looks a little like the what, 011D, right? Pretty similar. A little bit thinner glass and metal, but I think it's going to be a good option to save a few bucks and still get a premium look out of it. So if it works out good, I might order a bunch of them. It doesn't have the capture screws or anything like that, which would be ultra helpful. But it is something I can have added on. And with a little bit of work, it's actually got the ability to do a vertical mount. Now, it's got the 7, you can't see it. Got the 7 PCI brackets, but it doesn't have the bracket up top to mount it. But you can do your mount here as long as it's not too thick. What up, Looney? Welcome to the stream. How's my audio, man? My trusty audio guy right there. I ditched the wireless mic and went with the desktop tonight, the HyperX. You know what? And I realized I did just leave something upstairs. I'll worry about it later. Come on now. Yeah, I think if I can keep the price on this case down, I think right now I'm at $50. What's up, lady?
Hello, world.
My daughter says hello, world. All 3 of them. All 3 of the world. Are you eating ice cream and not bringing me any?
This is all we got.
What kind of kid is this? Eating ice cream and not bringing dad any? It's messed up. Trying to say something? Oh. And to make this a little bit easier, I forgot. Now, it's not 100% toolless, but it's pretty close. But if you want, you can take out the side glass to make it even easier. As long as you take the screws the right way. I think it's just 4 little screws here. It makes everything going together nice. Yeah, I wish I could get this case within a week too. That's why I was talking with you, man. Maybe one of these days we can pool our resources and make a bigger order. And the bigger the order we make, the you know, the more we'll save on shipping. I think we got to hit that 10. I think at 10, the price really drops down a lot. Did I get them all? Yes, I did. There we go. So just a few, excuse me, a few screws. And now we can work without it. Now here's the difference. Nothing bad with it, but here's the difference between this and the 011. A little bit of flex with it, but that's something we can work with no problem. And we need to install some standoffs. You good with that? You want me to get a quote for 10 of these? I also have the one, I don't remember what the main company or brand calls it, but it's where it's got the metal top as well, where you can actually mount the 360 to the top. I think I actually ended up paying, you know, initially I think it was like $5. What's amazing buying these things from overseas is you see how much the product itself actually costs and then what the shipping does to the overall price. It just shoots it through the roof. These things are actually extremely inexpensive. But I think I'm going to do eventually a larger order on these and those fans I showed y'all. Oh, wow. Even came with the standoffs if you do the, for the GPU brackets. Those GPU, the built-in mounts. It's kind of cool. Didn't come with it, but. And naturally didn't come with the tool. That's all right. We'll just use this. If it works out. No, won't work. You know, what was it, 2 nights ago I did the stream, and I didn't have the tool. You think I would have, thought ahead? Nah. Wing it, right? Make anything work. Christopher, how's Tarkov been treating you? Still going? There we go. Make sure we got the right. 3 across, 3 across, and 3 across. Yep. Everyone see? What's good? Another thing, this case supports BTF too, so I think one of these days I'm actually going to try it. I know they cost a little bit more, but they're not too bad. And I might do it whenever I do the Intel build with the 270K plus. Tools and their uses, people. Make sure you got the right ones. I don't see Jay Savage yet. I meant to do that. Maybe he thought 7 o'clock his time. That's all right. That's all right. All right. Got those in. Cool. Go with this beauty right here. Man, I love this board. Hopefully I'm not getting in the way. I actually was finally able to get the overhead set up. You know, I got that that boom camera, or the boom for the camera, but just didn't reach. So I had to get an articulated arm to clamp onto that and just rig it to make it happen. And we got it. See my head? Make sure you get the right screws and standoffs too. There are 2 different types, but normally the stuff that your case comes with is always matching. Go. I've heard of people only using some screws, and in a pinch you can get away with that, but I always recommend you use them all. Uh-oh. Tell me we got a wacky one. Got it. Oh, think we got a bad standoff. Well, there we go, one down. Or you know what? It would help if we use the right one. There we go. There we go. Look at that. That makes sense, doesn't it? Can't see anything. How you doing, Looney? I can't tell if anyone's over there on YouTube at all. Oh well. There we go. So now let's go ahead and get this AIO mounted, but we're going to change out these fans. I've got new ones. Let's see. Is the right ones? Nope. There we go. Straight fans. These are the ones I ordered from, again, overseas. They are able to do some customization, so we'll get the logo on them eventually. Key word. I'll tell you what, these Fantic, I think you overpay for them. Well, actually, I wouldn't say overpay, but these things are awesome. I've used that one and the smaller one several times. Come in handy. There we go. You still with me, Christopher? Oh, you want ice cream? Yeah, me too. What you do? Jump off? Shame. See, the bots are back in here. I don't know if you guys can see them, but I do. They're annoying. No, I don't want to update my Apple Watch. Save these for another build. Of course, right here. Your Fantic's bigger than that one? Was it a competition? I know, so that one can even be too big sometimes. Like I said, I have a smaller one, but I don't think it's actually a Fantic. Where's it at? I had it over here earlier. Oh, here we go. No, it's not a Fantic. Kunlun, I don't know what that is. But I know the Fantic has a better one. And I mean, this is really handy, but it's got no torque. Firetech, you always got to be showing off. One-upping me, you got a big one. Good for you. Another nice thing about these, they're quote-unquote wireless. Snap together and call it good. Let's see, pull those off. There we go. Later, so we don't gum them up. What, the Fantic screwdrivers? I love them. Like I said, I think before I bought them, it was one of those things. Before I bought them, it's a waste of money. They're too expensive. I didn't tell you to get it. Maybe I did. Is it the one I sent you that you got and it was bigger? Could have sworn I sent you the same one I ordered. I was like Lee and Lee. I always, until this bill right here. I say that stuff's just a waste of money, unnecessary, and it's still, I think, more expensive than it needs to be, but it looks nice and it goes together very well. Bought it on a whim at Micro Center. They have Fantic at Micro Center? They have Fantic at Micro Center? I don't remember the last time I was up there. I got a 3-hour drive each way to get there, though. So it's a 6-hour day for me, or just in driving 6 hours. But some of those bundles they have, worth it. Absolutely worth it. You know, we can save. I mean, if I take the bundle I got when I got the 9800 X3D, the MSI X870 EP Pro, and back in the day it was 32 gigabyte. I think all that was $599 or $600 or $650, something like that. So if you add the stuff up, comes out to some pretty good savings. I do have Lian Li fans. Well, Michelle and James do, but I can get you some at a much lower cost. I'd have to see exactly which ones they have on the shelves right now. What I need is someone to find me the TL LCD 7 pins. I have been all over eBay. I've gone over Amazon. I cannot find, they discontinued them, so I cannot find that cord. That's why that back one there, you probably can't see too well, but it's not working right now. I contacted Lian Li, but you know, they haven't contacted me back. It's funny as I tagged Amazon in a post. They replied. But I haven't heard from Lian Li yet. Hopefully I will soon. I'll contact him again. White LCD. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they have any more LCD ones, but I'm going back over there tomorrow, so I'll find out. Let me see what they got. So I know they got several three the trio boxes. I think they got some individuals. I think they even got maybe one more Edge PSU. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'll find out. And for those of you on the Triple C TikTok group, that's what I'm gonna call it. I think 2 weeks. 2 weeks in that liquidation palette should be showing up. And I'm not promising anything, but I know there's some RAM and LCD on SSDs in that palette. Don't know how much. Have no clue what she's gonna want for it. I know it's gonna come at a discount, but I don't know how much. Normally, she, like I said, she does 45 or 40% on retail, but I don't think that's gonna be the case with the RAM. And I don't blame her, honestly. I really don't. And then again, if it's white stuff, it's 50% on retail, like the white motherboards and everything. But I will do my best to get whatever prices I can get and pass it on. You know me, I don't charge anything for you guys. Just that shipping, that's it. Anyone pull up YouTube and actually see if I'm live over there? I can't tell. All right, I think we're good. Good enough for government work. Frost Echo, you back on there yet? There he is. Keep your butt in a chair and watch this, boy. Trust me. Trust me. You want to be in here. If you ever never listened to me before, listen to me now. Keep your butt planted in that chair. So yeah, once again, that palette, I think again it's gonna be, love you too, brother. It's gonna be okay, good. I am on YouTube. I just didn't see anyone chatting over there. Cool. I think mostly motherboards too, but tomorrow, was tomorrow Monday? Yeah, I'm gonna be picking up the hot air station. So we're gonna start trying and replacing AM5 sockets. I got a bunch of cheaper boards that I'm gonna practice on first, try and get those sockets replaced. And then that one right there, that's gonna be my first success right there, hopefully. That crosshair. And that's all mine. You can fight me for it, Fire, all you want, you ain't getting that one. You got enough Strix in your back pocket. That's all mine right there. But I think I have two. See, look at you. You're already coming in. I got one. I got one. See? You can't let me have it for a moment, can you? What's the name of that, the anime character you just built that one around? We all know I'm not a fan of anime, but man, that thing's clean. Christopher, you got to go check out Firetech Labs on TikTok. And he did a clean build, all based around one anime. Was it Miku or something like that? How many M.2s does this board have? I think this one's got. I bet you Fire could rattle it off to me. Where the hell did I put it? Oh, it's in there. 4, 3. No, I lied. 2. It's got 2, but you can always get the expansion cards. Hatsune Miku. Did I say that right? Hatsune Miku, that was the character. Let's throw this thing in the case. Man, this is going to look pretty good. I know some people bag on budget stuff. You know, there's some things you can take a corner on. If it meant me getting into an X3D, yeah, see, I got to change this. Hey, getting into an X3D to save money on a case or an AIO, I'm all about it. Oh, we've got a problem. First problem with this thing. It is not for 360s, even though it looks like it is. That's no good. Well, there's issue number 1, right? Am I missing something here? Sure looks like it's set up for a 360. You know what? That's okay. That's all right. Because I have a 240. Where did I put it? Oh, there it is. So technically, I guess we're stepping up. We are going to Corsair. Let me guess. I got to take... I'm going to have to take the motherboard off, almost guaranteed, to replace the brackets. I can't ever have anything go right. Please tell me it hooks up the right way. No, I'm pretty sure this one doesn't. Nope. Don't need Intel. There we go. And 5 right there. That's the IQ. See, I'd used this at one point for a small form factor gun. Promise you, one of these days this stuff's going to go right. One of these days. Try to do this quick, fast, and in a hurry. You don't see Jay Savage yet? No. Every time it's got to be something. Come on now. Jump, what up, brother? Welcome to the crap show. I already had one failure with the AIO. Says it holds 360. Doesn't. It's all right. We'll get it fixed. All right, man. Get some food and come back. How was practice? Mozzarella. So my daughter walks by with ice cream, doesn't offer any. You're making mozzarella sticks and you ain't willing to drive out here for some reason. That's messed up. Oh man. This is actually pretty simple too. One thing I like about the AM5, they always make them relatively easy. I think compared to the or AM4, well, AM4 and AM5. I like how AMD sticks with it. And from everything I've heard, AM6 is going to be the same configuration too. It's going to take all the same brackets, AIOs, all that stuff. So that's kind of cool. Welcome back there, Frost Neko. Wow, I think I've never used a tool before. Nice, easy enough. You know what? So that's something I'll have to ask the company about the AIO not fitting. Kind of bums me out. It's all right. That's why we order samples. Get it figured out. I mean, at the end of the day, I think it's still a good deal. Might look a little off, but it's all right. You know, we checked RAM prices today. They coming down or they sitting steady? And Jump, you don't need to answer that. I know you get everything for cheap. Man finds the best deals I've ever seen, I swear. I gotta remember. I think this one might have to go in at the same time. Oh no, I remember this. I remember doing this one. That's right, it doesn't. Take that off. Pop this one on. Of course, there's another good one to get into. Once again, you pay, oh man, I don't want to say you pay a lot for it, but go. Do I have goodness gracious. So apparently he knows then. All right, let's put this back on. No, it's not going to go back. That's all right. Set it up to the side. Get her back in this case. I think if something doesn't go wrong, we're not doing it right. It's got to be the way, right? That's how I'm going to take it, at least. Like I said, there ain't nothing I do that's ever a speed run, as much as I want to. And if you can, get the magnetic bits. They help so much. Although I have ordered and bought my fair share that say they are, and they're not. Some of them they got the little magnetizer that comes with them. What are you doing, cat? Can I help you? That's not your box. Am I wrong? Let's see if I can do this still. There we go. What are you doing? Yeah? At some point, I want to get this place set up to where I can actually show everyone something. But I know that if I showed her right now, my wife would probably shoot me. And that's the last person I want to anger. Well, that maybe my daughter. Yes? Because I got nothing good to say. Okay. All right. I can't even. This is a Is this 280? Not even getting my fans on this one. It's a bummer. Oh well. I'm worse than you at what? Building? Yeah, see, I gotta make more room for this stuff. Where? Oh. We're buying new parts? Yeah. I tend to go overboard sometimes, so I definitely do that. Nope, that's not it. A good thing I have extras. Alright, we'll get some in there for now. Come back later. You know, my problem, like I'll see, you can't see my face, right? Lucky you. I'll see deals on parts that I don't even need, but sometimes I can't pass them up. But it's like I don't have a plan for it, and then I have all these parts around that don't necessarily go together. But it's all right with some of them. I'm just waiting for Jump to start setting up some of the swag that he gets. Know what I mean? Yeah, I had to stop doing it too. Definitely. Once I think I got 5 or 6 builds ready to go. Once I get some of those out the door, then we can start getting on. I think I'm going to go back to some. Oh, yeah, I'm looking at the wrong ones here. Less expensive builds. Maybe not as cheap as Jump can do. So these are the right ones. Come on now. He's kicking my tail tonight, isn't it? Hard. It's right in front of me. Come on. About to give up, y'all. Ticking me off. 2 in, come back later. Sweet. We'll take any win as a win right now, right? All right. It might drive some while, but I will always do it, no matter what. Yep. I will never use pre-installed thermal paste, all because of one time. One time I used a AIO that had it pre-applied. Took it off. I didn't change out the CPU or anything. Just I can't remember why I took it off to do maintenance on something. And I'd only had it on there for a couple weeks. Took it off, cleaned it off as you should. And my temps actually dropped by 10C. So ever since, nope, I just cleaned it off. You don't need to. It's just one of those things. Always use 99% isopropyl and let it flash off. Go. Big old mess. I don't know how many rigs you guys be doing or anything, but I got this HY510. I don't know which way straight. No, neither way. But 4 tubes of these was $25. And as many times as I test out the motherboards and be putting the coolers and stuff on and off, this stuff works and it lasts forever. And I will always use the X. You can do just the P dot, but I always say a little too much is good enough. We'll have to figure that one out later. How to run that. But does this come off? No, this one doesn't come off. All right. That's all right. Yep, straight over. Not the right standoffs. This is not working out, is it? Nothing's going right tonight. Those are the right ones either. We'll see. Sorry, y'all. Nope. We are not making this work, are we? Well, I think we're going to have to come back at this. I did not plan, or I'm missing something. I don't know what it is. So, sorry. We'll have to reschedule. Now, Christopher, I know you already know, so I will say that, you know, a lot of people come together and make this thing happen that's not happening right now. My bad. But, you know, we had Mom, Dad, myself, Ivy, Michelle over there with the parts, and even Lane. Lane donated his motherboard and CPU to you for this build. So he downgraded to a 550-500 for now. And we'll go over the rest of the parts real quick before we go off camera. So I thought it was pretty cool that everyone came together to put together a PC for you. And I've got a plan. I've got a plan for your PC that you have now. So don't go and break it or do anything with it. Because like when I did Dash, when we did the giveaway build with him, he had to get, one of the conditions was he gave his build or his PC to someone else that really needed it. And I have someone that's going to be getting yours. I'm going to send you guys all the information for the shipping and everything. And unfortunately, he's not in here. I was hoping he would be. But we'll go over that later. So once again, sorry, y'all. That's the first ultimate failure I've had. But it's still fun, right? Yeah. It's kind of frustrating. So, all right. Well, thanks for coming out. And hopefully we'll reschedule and come back at this. All right, y'all. Have a good night.